Hi, everybody. This is very unusual. I could do it like this, but the light is just going to kill you. And if I do it like this, if I stand up and I face this way, you see the back of the kitchen. Here is the kitchen in a farmhouse. Isn't that something? A little surreal, huh? Yes, indeed. Hi, I'm just popping in to let you know I'm on a book tour for Giggling Pumpkins. Here it is. Here's the book. We were at Warm Glow in Indiana, and now it's a book tour. That was our first stop. That was last weekend. We sold, happy to say, those of you who are interested, we sold 67 books over 2 days. It was fantastic. It was a great show. If you have looked at my Facebook page, you got to see us setting up, you got to see photos of setup, and you got to see photos of us in the pumpkin patch. We went to visit a pumpkin patch because I had to get pumpkins. And you got to see the book in a pumpkin patch. You also got to see, I don't remember what else you got to see, but you got to see stuff. So, hi, Michael Roman. This is going to be a fast little peek in so that you guys know that I'm still alive and I'm still doing stuff. So here's the book right here. Yay. Here it is. Woo! Yay. I did carve pumpkins for the event, and I will show those to you later. There is still room in the pumpkin class. So basically what you all are going to do is you're going to go to my website, TERRIHARDIN.com, look up event schedule to learn about the pumpkin sculpting classes, both live and virtual. It's true, live is better, but if virtual, you still want to do it, or you can order the DVD and do it at your leisure. I will leave that up to you, but all roads lead from the website. So virtual class, if you'd like to join it, live class, if you can join it, and DVD and tools, if you just want to. Well, you're going to need the tools if you're virtual too. You might want to grab my tools, but they're ribbon tools, so you can get those. But basically, I have a tool DVD special, so you can either, work on it ahead of time before the live class, or you could practice with the virtual class, or you can just watch that one instead of seeing me virtual altogether. So there is a special on my online store. So you go to TERRIHARDIN.com, TERRIHARDIN.com, click on online store. It's going to take you there, and you can find the pumpkin thing and order it if you so desire. Do it early so you can get it before the classes or before Halloween so that you can utilize it, right? Plus, if you want to buy the book, click on new book, and it's available from the website. Again, the website below, TERRIHARDIN.com. Click on new book. It tells you about the book, about us, and how you can get it. And that's what I'm here. I'm here doing the book tour. Before I do the book tour, let me show you this lovely farm. So here is the classic farm motif, the kitchen, the farm kitchen. It's a big kitchen. It's a huge kitchen. If I walk around and show you behind me, look at the depth of this kitchen. And this is the way pretty much farms work. But if I take you outside, I'll show you the farm. Now, I wanted to broadcast outside today, but it's very, very windy here, and so I can't do that. And I don't have a lot of the equipment that is super special. But if I turn here, lean against here, you can kind of see this is the acreage of, just let me do this. This is the acreage behind me. So there's 36 acres, okay? 36 acres. Yeah, this right here is her studio. You remember I broadcast from my studio? Hers is here. That's her studio. You can hear the wind. If it's bumping against the mic, I apologize for that. I'm going to step down here now. I got to look where I'm going. And I'll show you the farmhouse, okay? This kind of feels like when I was giving those little live broadcasts from Outrageous Pumpkins, doesn't it? You just got to grab what grabbing's good. So there's the house behind me. Nice little two-story. You see how the wind is bustling about. The road is there. We turn Here, she used to have a huge haunted corn maze that was here. And some of the animals of the area, if we walk this way and I tilt down, I'm going to walk in. These two lovely, these are her farm dogs. And you see they have a very busy life. The little white dog is Poppy, and the larger dog is Reba. And Reba's getting used to the camera. She was a little nervous, but you can see that Poppy's wagging her tail just to let you know. She flips it every once in a while to let you know she cares about you. Then on top of that, we have about, I'd say, 6 farm cats here whose job is to be ratters. So that's what they do. So as I said, I could have done it from a nice bench out here, broadcasted to you today, but unfortunately, it's very, very windy, and sound is important, isn't it? So I'm going to go back inside. Here we go. Oh. It's a very un-Disney thing to do, isn't it? Not quite so Disney, is it? Oh, I'm going to go this way. It's Disney because an Imagineer anywhere on the planet, it becomes very Disney. And one of the things that I am enjoying is sitting back and watching my friend and author Lynette Eklund take stage, because there used to be a haunted corn maze here called Crazy Acres. I used to come out and teach pumpkin sculpting, and she did it for, I think she said 14 years. And that was the big sell. And what else can I tell you? We did the Warm Glow event I mentioned. Let me tell you something about this book. When I see all of you at a collector's show, you buy it for different reasons than others buy it. So collectors buy it because they're kids at heart. Collectors buy it because it's hardbound, made in the USA. Collectors buy it because the art inside is very, very beautiful. But see the art inside, very beautiful. But here in Indiana, if they do not have a grandchild or they do not have a child, then they don't buy the book. It was very interesting. I would ask a person, are you a kid at heart? And they were kind of like, nah. And that's kind of sad. If you live in Indiana or points around Indiana and you're a kid at heart, and I know some of you are, let me know, because that's a heartbreaker for me to hear somebody say, no, I'm no longer a kid at heart, but I don't have any grandchildren. I don't have any kids. So move on. The key point to getting people to understand why we did the book and how enjoyable the book can be was to not necessarily promote the art, not necessarily promote who we were, although that sort of worked, you know. What really did it was the size of the type. You might find that hilarious, but we would get kids coming up and we would say it's a children's book, and they would go, I'm a big kid now. You've heard it. You have children. I'm a big kid now. How old are you? 4. So, so what do you say to the big kid who's 4? You show them the type and say, well, then you're old enough to read to mommy and daddy, or to your grandma, or you're able to read to the adults, aren't you? Look at this writing. Do you think you could read that? The kids went ape over this. So the big kids, some children just fell in love with books. Okay. Some kids are just all about books. I want the book, mom, you know, but a lot of the kids who were too cool for school, we said, here's your opportunity to do something nice for your parents. Don't you think they'd like you to read them a story? And the parents would say, yeah, or grandma, depending on who was taking the children around. You have to be very well aware of who that person is in Indiana. This is a very important thing when people are walking up to your booth, is to not assume certain things. Is this your mom here? Is this your grandma? And then say, wouldn't grandma like a story? Does grandma read you a story? Does grandpa read you a story? Does your dad? Does your mom? You know what I'm saying? That's what we had to do. And that's how we were able to sell 67 books, was that a lot of the children really liked the idea that this was simple type. It wasn't just a picture book. It had type inside that allowed the child to do the reading. And that is a really cool thing. And so I say to you, if you don't have kids or you do have kids and you read stories to your children, this is an opportunity to let your child return the favor and read stories to you. So TerriHardiN.com, new book, and you can pick one up. But it's not just to sell it to you, but because we worked very, very hard on creating this book because we thought you needed a Halloween book. I mean, there's so many books out about Halloween, not that we thought this was a golden opportunity for that. Hence the book tour. It's to help the author Lynette in her hometown, and I do that. I illustrated for her, and it's great to say you have had a Disney artist illustrate for you. But the bottom line is it's also very nice to have someone say, this is the author, or someone say, I know you from, and talk to Lynette, and she says, well, here's my friend and person who did the illustrations, Terry, and I did the coloring and all of that. I did the painting and all of that because that's what she wanted to do. She states it as she paints a lot of my figurines that you guys collect, and so she wanted that same process. So there you go. That's the exciting part. But that's one of the reasons. Let's get your, I knew we weren't going to have a lot of, Michael, hello. Michael's here. Oh, it is. It's crazy. And you notice I'm early. I'm early because we're going to see Nate today. We're going to go visit a friend who's coming down from the East Coast. Hi, Tamara. And it's nice, Angie, but it's really weird because one place I don't have internet, one place I don't have cell service or phone service. So trying to simply keep in touch with my husband is a little bit weird. So today's broadcast isn't talking a lot about, hi, Christine, is not talking a lot about Disney, but it is. We have people who love Disney out here, mostly Walt Disney World. Good morning and have fun day. There he is piping in. But I did it early because I'm 3 hours actually behind you guys. Hello, good morning. So I just want to pop in here, say good morning. I'm always childlike, not childish. I feel I should always tap into our inner child. We do, but they don't seem to do it much out here. Yeah, I found, hi, Lori. I reached out to people here just in case they wanted to be, I know, it's supposed to say we should tap into, I know, I get it. And Melissa, hello, you found me. You're so good at this. But I did just want to reach out and tell you guys, yes, we were on the radio almost as soon as I landed. So I landed a bit of this kind of a flight, e-ticket flight on Wednesday because it was raining, pouring rain, absolutely loved it. Then the next day, we were on a radio station in the rain. And then I got to visit with the publisher who I had only met one time and now had the opportunity to meet with her again. And this weekend we are going to celebrate the publisher who publishes children's books and all kinds of books. She's a very lovely lady, publishing right out of Indiana Made in the USA. So, the hardbound book, Made in the USA. And it's a kid's book, so Kids at Heart Publishing is a nice publisher to have for a kid's book. If only more people were Kids at Heart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's a little weird that, finding that demographic was weird, But while there, we booked another appearance, which will be this coming Thursday at an ice cream parlor. Woohoo! So hopefully they'll have my flavor, coconut, but if they don't, I have other flavors that I love, and they make them very, very unusual way. If I can't broadcast from that location, I will definitely take pictures and post them. And then I will definitely do a video, which I will hopefully be able to post live and up to you guys on, now that I think about it, the Terry's Tribe people will get some videos I can post right away. And then I can post a few on YouTube. So as soon as I get a minute, which, it's one thing that you make them offline, it's another to try to get them online. So that has been my challenge, but I will continue to fight the good fight. If you're on Facebook and you're not seeing the videos, please go over to YouTube and subscribe. And that way you can see them because I'm not sure I can get them up on every venue. Okay. But I just wanted to pop in, say hello. How you doing? What's up? I miss you. I'm having a great time. I think about you all the time. You guys are warming my heart and making me feel really good. I apologize that it was a half hour early, but Friday I'll do the same thing. It won't really be an Ask Me Anything, but if I can do it, it's just going to be me popping in saying, I'm alive and I'm back next week, that sort of thing. So hang in with me. I wanted to be consistent, but today I'm finally figuring out. You noticed last Friday I didn't do it. This is because I was trying to juggle the signals, could not get on to save my life. So now things are much better. Much better, much better. So there you go. Anyway, this is Terri Hardin, Walt Disney's legendary Imagineer, saying, I love you. Do something nice for someone else. It'll make you feel a whole lot better. I hope you're loving it. The weather here, low humidity, warm weather, and sometimes, those of you who are on the West Coast in California, rain. Oh my goodness, like real rain. I'll be talking to you. Be well, be safe, and we'll chat Friday, okay? All right, could be early again, but I will try to post it to let you know, give you some running room as soon as I can figure out if I'm going to have enough linkage to get on, okay? All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Be well, be safe. I'm coming home soon.